feel handicap. Oh my goodness. A video in front of the tree. Stop playing with us. Okay. We need to open the bottles.
Why the bottles so far?
We need to open the bottles. I should have catty cornered the table this way. I didn't know.
Hey, I told y'all we would check back in when we're ready to film. We both edited a video, which is great. Great. Now it's time to party. I'm just kidding. We're filming another video.
You see the vibes. Oh, she did so, you did so well, and then you let me down. God.
Again. Let me come out of it.
She said not again.
There we go.
The vibes.
But
also the vibe.
Flavor. Oh.
No. There we go.
There she goes. Focus.
Yes.
Heard. Heard.
Okay. Are we doing?
Kori's never tried sweet bitch.
What are we doing first? This one?
What do you mean? What do you want to do? We can do
or
both.
Are we doing both of them?
Oh, we can do both. Oh, Prince gang.
Okay. Well, we gotta pop that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Sweet bitch Moscato peach bubbly. I
am screaming.
I'm telling you, last time I took it off with this thing.
No, Serena.
Okay, so I untwist it.
And just pull it off without pulling the whole cork off.
Well.
I'm not prepared. I'm looking for the nail emoji. Where is it? It should not come off altogether.
Okay. Don't make me nervous.
You're making me nervous. Look, I'm like
I'm
this.
getting nervous because it came off together in my vlog. Do it. Ah!
And I'm not the one to pop things, but I at least like I'm in control. Okay, here we go.
In control, in control.
In control. Like,
you ready?
Why are you popping it like that? It's gonna fly.
Well, how do
I go like this.
Twist?
I literally, yeah. Look. Yes. Oh.
It's too much.
She literally is like this. That's
like this.
That's how you
like
make
this.
it fly. When you do it like that, it's gonna fly like that.
Okay. Ooh. Bubbly. Is this mine?
Yes.
Is this thing on?
Is it? Where's the nail emoji? I've been sitting here looking for it for 20 minutes now. I see the eyes and the nose and the mouth and all that stuff. Where's the nails at?
Okay. Did you want to taste this or the regular first? I think you'll like the regular first. Then we can. This is giving me Christmas time.
Okay.
Yeah, this is giving Thanksgiving meal accompanied with honey baked ham. That's what this is giving me.
Mixed with honey baked ham.
Yes.
Please. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm posting my nail video. Period. Okay.
Yes.
So I screenshot the questions.
Do you want me to put this over here?
Because it ain't going to stay up?
Or?
Is that better?
Good.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to open this one.
So we're going to do this Q&A. And we're going to come back and close my vlog out. Because I think I'm done with y'all today.
Girl,
after this.
Look.
It's just a twist off. Nice and classy. Nice and simple. Yeah. You got it.
Don't got it.
You got it.
Don't got it.
Okay, we'll do it.
I think I'm a little greasy. I did put lotion on. It's not just me. It's not just me. I'll be having this one first. Do I need to get a paper towel?
I don't even know. Look, I'm ready.
Okay. That's it for that.
Is it
Dang.
my hand for me?
No.
Yeah, I'm not a weak bitch. I swear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Look at my hand.
Please stop.
Swelling at this point.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Try it.
I'm gonna try one more time.
But I want you to try it.
I'm gonna try one more time, and then if not, I'll be running it under some hot water. Well, some scissors and some hot water later. Here we are. It better taste good for the amount of work that I had to do. Please do not let me down.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's the first impression.
Oh, because I was like, does she want me pouring it?
We finally got it open. Not by we, I mean Kori.
Ah! Me and the hot
She's
water.
tasting it.
Me and the hot water, okay?
Today's a day full of first impressions.
Oh, that's good.
And it's
Ooh.
smooth. Yeah.
It has that little like, wait, let me drink some more.
Yes, yes,
wait.
Wait till you taste the peach one. Now imagine that peach.
It has this like, what is that? That like after it goes down and it's like sweet.
Yes, which
What
I
is
appreciate.
that?
I appreciate that. Yes, right? I said this is the drink out the bottle right here.
Serena.
Yes, I keep telling them sponsor me. It's like
Serena puts me on to like way too many things, I swear. Like
today she tried almost everything. Okay.
the food, the wine, well, whatever you want to call this. Moscato, rosé, wine. It's gonna be wine today. I didn't even tell y'all what we're doing over here. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I have a special guest in the building. So Rena is here. We are matching, you guys. Twinning it. So today we're just gonna be sipping on our wine. Oh, Queen, you want to toast? Oh, yours is almost empty.
Almost
Yep. I'm like, you wanted to toast? No, okay.
Hey, I'm gonna need a refill soon.
That's okay. Look, the bottle is right over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just sipping on our wine today, and we're filming like a Q&A. So I asked you guys to send some questions on Instagram. You guys sent a few questions, so we're gonna jump right into the questions. I don't even know which question we should answer first. Do we want to start with these kind of questions? I'm like, let's talk about the business stuff.
Okay. Business first.
Yeah, business first. What made you want to start your journey? That's a good question. Yes, Life Arena liked my comment on Instagram. Y'all get friends that support you, okay? Period. Don't play about it. What made you want to start your journey?
Okay. I've said this before, but I've always been into like creative stuff, but I was always like on the computer side of it. I was never in front of the camera. I was always behind the camera, like taking pictures of other people or doing PowerPoints or presentations, like how to represent something, drawing, stuff like that. But I never thought, what if I was in front of the camera? Then I never thought, well, what if I recorded myself on the camera? And it's just, I don't know. Ever since I figured to try that, I just loved it. So then that's just what I'm doing.
That's so crazy.
And then the brand stuff was just like, well, what can I do that's tangible now that I'm creating an audience? Yeah, y'all watch my videos, but it's better to have something in your house that is from someone that you look up to, you know? So that's where That's So Collection came from.
Yeah, that's so crazy that you said that, because I actually like flip-flopped back and forth. Like when I was younger, I was really into modeling. So I was always in front of the camera taking pictures and like runway modeling and stuff.
I'm about to pop this one. I was like,
oh yeah, we're
bulging there. So.
We're letting a little air come in here, okay? Yeah, so I was always like in front of the camera when I was younger because I was modeling and stuff. And then after that, I started getting into photography. I was into that whole artistic side. I was really into like paint and grunge, like graffiti and stuff. Like I always wanted to go downtown and just like photograph all of the murals and like the graffiti and stuff. So I flip-flopped. So once I started, you know, being a photographer, that's when I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm really kind of just trying to be laid back. Like I just want to be behind the scenes. I don't really want to be in front of the camera. But then after that, I started getting into YouTube and I was like, dang, okay, now I'm getting to the point where I want to be in front of the camera. I want to, you know, put my life on camera and try to teach people how to do stuff or share how I do stuff. So I kind of went like back and forth between all that stuff. And now it's just like the photography part of it, I'm not even into it like how I used to be.
Like taking other people's pictures?
Yeah.
I love taking other people's pictures. I told Kori, I was like, if you want to take pictures tomorrow, let me know. I'll take your pictures. We will stand outside and take these pictures.
I do want to take some pictures today. Okay. I literally, like, I'm just not really into it anymore. So it's really crazy how you can switch back and forth between your passions. You don't have to do something for your whole life just to, you know, be satisfied or feel like you accomplished your goal with that or lived out your dream with that. Like, you don't have to do it for your whole life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just basically got started being creative. My mom was always creative. She was always, you know, DIYing stuff and making stuff. Y'all see her decorating my apartment. I'm like, I just sit back and let her do what she want to do, because that's what she got.
My mom's like that too.
Yeah, I'm like, she has an eye for it.
Over my projects. Like, when we were in Florida, they had us do this project where we like created like a visual representation of our neighborhood, and this lady legit went to Michael's and bought little tiny house. She literally got the cardboard or whatever, the foam board, and made the whole entire, you would think we were inside the leasing office.
Wow.
That's how she just
whole
made
map.
the whole, yes, the whole neighborhood. And I was like, they're not gonna believe I did this.
Right. They're gonna be like, she didn't do that.
Man, I got an A.
You can't prove it. You can't prove it.
You can't prove it. You telling me I'm not a genius? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really how I got into it. And then both of my parents are entrepreneurs too, so I was just raised in that kind of environment. You know, I wasn't raised for a long time with my parents working a 9-to-5 or being used to hearing them talk about that. So I really do think it has a lot to do with that too. Not to say that they forced me into this, it's just what I know. And so I thought that it was only right, you know, like I want to be like this. I see the benefits of it. I see how rewarding it is. So that's how we got here. So yeah, that was a good question. What's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur? For me, it's like seeing myself progress. It's literally the part where you build something from the ground up. It's really easy when, you know, you're famous already. Like, it's easy when you already have a fan base or when you're already known to start something. Like, if you're a Kylie, it's nothing to go out and start a whole, she could wake up tomorrow and start a whole new business that doesn't even match anything that she's doing right now, and people are still gonna buy it. Right,
just because of because it's her.
Exactly. So it's really easy to do it that way. But when you're a regular person, you know, a regular everyday person, you're building something from the ground up, it's really rewarding when you know, reach certain milestones, or you see yourself accomplish things that maybe you didn't even think about when you started it, you know. Like, it ends up turning into something that you could have never imagined. So it's the journey for me. That's my answer. The
best part too is that we do YouTube, so we can look back at it, and then you look at your quality now versus what you were just throwing out there then, and you're just like, wow. Like,
the best decision I could have ever made was to start filming my life and putting it on the internet. I can always look back on that. I can show my kids that.
Show your kids that, your grandkids that. What? This is how you look back? Yes, and I'm serious. Like, I cannot wait. They're gonna make fun of you, but still, like, you're just like, look at me, look at what I've done, and who knows what we'll be at that point. Right. So it'd be crazy to be able to look back on it. If you wanted to make a documentary, you just download all the things and just, like, and then there was smut. But imagine the growth in 5 years.
Coming soon. Look, more episodes coming soon. Okay, let me get through Vlogmas, and then I got y'all with the docuseries. But yes, going back and looking, it's so humbling. Like, when I was editing that footage, I was just like, wow. Just like listening to the way that I talked. Yes. You could tell that I was struggling.
Or the difference in your mindset at the time that you recorded something versus when you're looking back at it, you're like, wow, I said that, or wow, I felt like that. Like, I think that's the best part. In our field though, like, a lot of people don't document everything, but what we're doing, like, that's cool. Especially even like business wise, the difference in the product shots or the difference in the packaging or anything like that.
Oh yeah, a level up too. Listen, I'm like, I've only been in business for a little over a year, but just to look back at where the packaging started, we've come a long way. We have come a long way. So the next question is, how do you deal with copycats? I don't know why I'm laughing. I just think that it's...
Can I get some more?
Oh, which one you want?
Let me get the pink one this time.
Not your
alternate.
Not. How long were you sitting there with it empty?
I was going on and on and on. I forgot we were doing a Q&A. I'm thinking talking about the one thing.
Not the one thing. copycats. How do you deal with copycats? I mean,
well, no, because remember that one girl that came talking about some That's So, whatever her name was? It was That's So Mariah or something like that. It didn't even go.
No.
And I was like,
I don't remember that.
Oh, I gotta send it to you. The girl, she went on Twitter and was like, follow my YouTube channel, and she legit tried to do a spin-off of That's So Raven. So I'm like,
no,
I do that, but still, like, what? It doesn't bother me because it doesn't even make sense. Like, her name is Mariah. My name is Serena. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense that I'm saying that's Serena.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a whole
Mariah. It doesn't even
concept. People don't get it's the whole concept.
Correct.
Okay. It
so
flows.
If you try, the thing is, you can try to be like me.
Correct.
But it'll never be
like me.
Yeah.
It'll never be like me.
So I'm like, you can try all you want, but we all know if everyone is coming to you saying that someone so is copying you, they still know who the credit is due to. So why even be bothering?
Right.
Or if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing correctly, you wouldn't be worried about what other people are doing. You wouldn't even see them, to be honest. It's like, okay, but y'all are still shopping with me.
It's like I don't see things until people bring it to my attention. I'm over here minding my business. I'm over here minding my business. It's so good. You did that.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm over here minding my business, okay? Like,
and then someone sends it to you. I would have never even seen this person.
Right.
I would have kept doing what I was doing. Y'all know what it is when you see it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like whenever you do something or you put something out there, you know that people are going to be inspired. Okay, if you're doing something amazing and people are that inspired by you, that means something good for you.
For you, yes.
And you know, people that copy, like somebody that directly copies somebody else's business, they're not going far with their business because they don't have any ideas. They don't have any idea how to come up with ideas. That's why they're just looking to other people to copy what they're doing.
And they probably can't afford a lawyer for when you sue them if you did your paperwork on your end correctly. So
just, you know, you got to understand that it's part of the game. It's the name of the game. What you need to make sure that you do is that you're still professional. Like this one girl, first of all, this one girl tried to come at me accusing me for being a copycat.
Trying to beat her.
What?
One girl is trying to beat her with the whole link tree and all.
I have a whole person trying to beat me on the internet, trying to be my business on the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
telling her she's gonna get reported because she's stealing her customers.
But my link is in her bio.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, they're gonna click the link in your bio and they're gonna shop
with her
on my website. Yeah.
She said she don't even have kids. This is what the chick said.
Stop.
I don't even have kids and I have to deal with people like you.
Oh my gosh.
You're 5 years old behind this.
Usually people just don't have anything better to do with their time. And then on top of that, it's just like, you're out here doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're making people inspire. You're producing quality. Whatever it is, you're producing quality and people want to be like you. And they think that if they do the same thing that you're doing, that it's going to bring that same success that it brought to you to them. And that's not the case, like, at all. So I'm like, don't worry about copycats. Don't feed into that energy too much. Once you get to a certain extent, that's when you got to call your lawyer. Once you get to a certain point in your business, once you get to a certain status, you know, that's when we got to get legal authorities involved and stuff like that.
Paper trails.
Yeah, because ain't no way Rihanna and Kylie letting nobody touch none of that. None of it. Not even the same kind of similar looking anything. No.
Look, even Kylie Jenner had to pay for the copyright for the Grinch. Like, I hope y'all don't think people are just out here doing this for free. Like,
they're not doing anyone any favors. And
so the Grinch could have said Kylie copied her. But if you pay for the rights to it, you can do whatever you want. There's a difference when it comes to businesses. Like, if you pay me and ask my permission, fine. But if you're just blatantly
just stealing
that's when the authorities get
involved. Just stealing it
when
real quick.
Get to that well, I'm worldwide known as this and you're copying it just blatantly.
Yes.
Then yeah.
And then this is just my perspective. I feel like, because you know how some people think like, oh my God, it's Kylie Jenner. Oh my God, it's Kim Kardashian. You think that these brands are like doing them a favor and, you know, like cutting them the price or whatever. I said, I truly believe that Dr. Seuss and all them over there was like, oh no, this is Kylie Jenner. Like, she's gonna sell this out. We're gonna get our money. I feel like they taxed her for that. You know, like I feel like they know that those people have money, so they're not cutting them definitely not cutting them any deals. That's just my perspective.
No, they're not gonna let them shortball them. They know.
Y'all know this about to say. Y'all know what this about to do.
Yeah.
So yeah. Look, protect the brand, okay?
I'm getting my money's worth.
Protect the brand at all costs. Don't feed into copycats and negativity and all that stuff. But if you're at a point in your business, like, okay, you have an LLC, okay, you might have trademarked this, or you have copyrights to certain things, or even say like somebody tried to copy your ebook or something like that that's published or copywritten. That's when you got to take action with stuff like that, because we don't got time for that. We don't got time. Don't nobody got time. Okay. What should be the next question? This ambassador question, that's a good question. So how do you gain ambassadors with high followings without seeming like spam to them? So if you're a small business like ourselves and we want this influencer or whoever to promote our product, how do we get that? How do we gain that relationship?
I don't do that. I don't do that. So if there's like a specific influencer that I like and I can afford to just send free product to them, not knowing if they'll show it or not, then I just send it to them and be like, you know, I watched this. I know you like this because I heard you say this before. Right. You know, then that's genuine. If they want to show it, they'll show it or whatever. However, I don't just send to stuff and say, I hope you're an ambassador and da, da, da. I don't do that. I wait until like, I don't have any ambassadors, so I would wait until like you see someone is genuinely supporting you, always showing you love, always doing this, always doing that. Then those are the people that you want on your team. You don't want someone who's just doing it for the check, because they'll just, you know, they don't even know what they're talking about.
Correct.
So they're just like, these are the lashes I have on. I think they're from some.
Oh my God! Stop!
Like, no, you can tell when someone's faking it. Even if you go down your timeline right now and you see somebody just showing, it could be like skincare or it could be like a hair product. You can tell they've never used this thing before. Right. And they're just posting it because they're being paid for it. You don't want those type. Just because the numbers are good doesn't mean that the
engagement.
Yes, or the thing that you're, yes, the conversion is going to be good because people can tell when people are being phony. Right. So
yeah, I mean, I have only been working with people that are close to me, like people that I actually know, and these people are not people that have huge followings at all. But for me right now in my business, I'm more focused on getting content. Like I'm more focused on, you know, word of mouth. People that are real life people, like smaller on the internet, that means that they know people in real life and not just on the internet. Yeah. And that sometimes can do numbers more than these people on the internet that have all these followers. So like people say, micro influencers sometimes right now are more beneficial to a business than a regular influencer, because you can't even touch those people, you know, like you can't even reach them. Like they feel like they're actual celebrities at this point. Yes, yes. So sometimes it's really hard because people know, oh, this is this person. They're doing this because that's their job and they're getting paid to say X, Y, and Z. Like I'm not interested in that right now. So I'm at a point where I'm working with smaller people like Serena, like Zaria, like Amelia, like people that know other people in real life, you know.
It's easier for a micro influencer to connect with their audience than someone with like 100K, 500K. They cannot reach every single person.
And they can't respond to every single
And they can't respond. And if you're not responding with them, those people are more than likely not shopping based off of your opinion. Right. Because you won't even give me a heart eye when I'm putting heart eyes under your picture. But you have people like us who respond to comments, like your comment, respond back underneath videos and stuff like that, and we can engage with our audience better than someone with 500K. And I just hope that when I get that big, I can keep up. I will have to schedule a day to respond to people, because I don't want to ever like lose that touch. I just hate when I take the time out of my day to comment something and only everyone else in the comments says something and the person doesn't say anything. Right. Like,
It's not a good feeling. That's why I'm like, I try to respond to everything. But yeah, I mean, if you want to work with an influencer and you're trying to get ambassadors for your company, 1, you need to have some money. 2, you need to, you know, reach them the professional way. Like, it shouldn't even be considered spam, because I'm gonna need you to send a nice professional email, not DM. I'm like, you shouldn't be in their DMs, you shouldn't be in their comments, you should not be mentioning them in your story, like none of that. Like, you just need to send them an email. That's the way that response. That's the way that we work, okay? We like emails, we like contracts, we like actual, we like actual information. A lot of the times right now, I can't even take people in my emails seriously. And I'm like, I wonder how many legitimate opportunities that I have not had just because of how people come at me. Like, if you come at me with an email like, hey, you know, I was wondering if you wanted to work with our company, let me know if you're interested. What does that mean? What is your company? What do you offer? What's in it for me? What do you expect from me? Like, I need all of that. Yes. So if you're going to take the time out of your day to reach out to somebody, every piece of information needs to be in that initial email. I don't care what anybody says. It's like, you need to have all the information. You don't have to have the contract written up, signed, sealed, delivered. No, but you need to have all the information in there. Like, the brands that I actually work with, that I work with religiously, those emails came in professionally with all the information. All I responded back, sounds great, yes, I'm on board. Great, like, I don't need to be responding with more questions. Every time. Like, and then you answer those questions, I got more questions, follow up with that. It should be clear and concise. I understand what I get, what you need, boom. These are the due dates, great. Like, that's it. Easy, straight to the point. Like, that's gonna give you the most opportunity to secure something like that. So I wish you the best with that. Whoever asked that question, I'm just totally #uninterested in any of that stuff right now. I like to work with people that I like to work with, and then on top of that, I've worked with people before and I just genuinely did not like the content that they created for me. You can see someone's Instagram, you can see their YouTube channel, and you see the kind of content that they create, and then they create something for you and then you hate it. So I'm just like, I need people that I can trust, that I know are gonna make quality content that I'm actually gonna be proud of, you know? Next. Hit that watch time. Next caller. Hit that watch time. What's the worst part about being an entrepreneur? The worst part? Entrepreneur. Business-wise, I don't have any issues. But YouTube-wise, I think it would be like working like extra hard on the video and then it doesn't perform well. Like, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one, and it doesn't perform well, and you're like, what? Like, what went wrong? What happened? So entrepreneur-wise with the YouTube channel, then yeah, that's my only issue. But with my business, we chilling over there. We make it do what it do, baby. You know, I ain't got no issues with them. The worst part, I'm really trying to think, like, I just be so obsessed with my analytics, okay? You be stalking them analytics, like, trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so y'all will watch this, so let me do this again, like, and how did I tag it this way? Let me tag it this way here. That's what I'm doing. Legit. Dang, I mean, I enjoy what I do, so. I think just as a creative in general, one thing that I struggle with, it's not the worst part about being an entrepreneur, but I just get overwhelmed. Like, there's a lot of things going on in my brain at the same time, and I have so many ideas, but you know, like, you can't do everything at one time. You have to, you know, focus on one thing and get that one thing done. And when you're a big company, it really doesn't have to be like that, because you have multiple teams that could work on different things at the same time. So I feel like being a small business, having so many ideas and not being able to make them come to fruition when you want them to, that's something that I struggle with, because it's like, dang, I believe in myself. Like, I know I can do anything, I can do whatever I put my mind to, but at the same time, it's like, I'm also not superwoman. Like, I'm a human being and I can only do but so much. A whole board meeting in our head, literally, at all times. I just had these ideas and I'll be sitting talking to my mom, or even sitting talking to Serena. Like, the other day, I'm like, I'm about to start this next business. And she's like, and I'm like, pause.
let me catch up. I said,
I'm about to start another business.
Yeah, I was like, okay, names. They were like, okay.
And she's entertaining me. We're talking about names and stuff and like concepts and everything. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm not even really situated in 3 businesses right now. So that's a plan for the new year. But it's like, you know that you can do so many things and you're capable of doing so many things, because I just know if I do this one thing, it would go crazy. I just know. So
I agree.
That's tough, right? Like when you want to do something, but you know you gotta like wait. You gotta be patient.
Yeah. That is tough, yeah.
That's one thing that I feel like that's the worst thing. I'm gonna say that because I can't think of anything else.
All the stuff in your head.
Trying to balance in general might be the worst part about being an entrepreneur. Maybe that's the worst part about being an entrepreneur, trying to balance. It's the toughest thing to do when you want to give 150% to your business, but you also have a social life, or you're in a relationship, or you have family and you want to cater to them too. Or if you have multiple businesses and you're trying to figure out, oh, it's 5, our video went live, period.
Video's live.
Or if you're if you like,
see what I'm saying about balance?
See, filming a whole video, got to make sure we promote the ones that just went up. It's crazy, y'all. And if you have multiple businesses and a YouTube channel and a podcast and a this and a that, you know, and the list goes on, those are all things that kind of sort of requires all of your attention. All of your I'm like, how am I supposed to balance 3 different businesses when all of the businesses really need 150% of my attention?
Correct.
How am I supposed to do that?
And I'm like on the floor like, I got That's So Collection and That's So Rena. That's what I got. And this one over here.
Stop.
Ooh, I'd be like, Kori,
I have a lot going on.
What?
Let me promote this video while we're here.
Right. One moment, please.
Hold that thought.
Not notification, gang. I never got that message before. This is what y'all don't see. I was pausing everything to do this. We'll go to Instagram.
How do you release a product without being afraid it won't sell?
I don't have that issue.
I don't have that issue either.
Next.
Next.
You have to come with the energy, or your customers will know that you don't think it's a good product.
Right.
And they'll be like, well, why am I buying it then if you don't have any faith in that product?
Exactly.
Next.
I don't ever have a doubt in my mind that the product is not gonna sell.
I wouldn't have released it if I thought it was trash.
Yeah, like why I don't know. I don't know why so many people say that. They're like, I'm so scared that I'm not gonna get sales. Why do you think that you're not gonna get sales? Is it because it's a bad product?
Whatever you think the reason is, you need to fix it before you drop it.
Right. I'm like, next time somebody asks me, I'm gonna ask them, why do you think that?
Why do you think that?
If you sent me that question, or if you've ever asked me or anybody else that,
DM us.
Comment down below. Don't DM me because I'm not gonna open it. Email me. No, I'm kidding. Just comment down below, like, what's the reasoning behind this fear? Because I don't get it. Okay.
I don't release anything I don't like. Even if it's a video, I could hate the video, and I will legit talk to Kori and be like, this isn't going up. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, because this is not gonna do it.
That's real life.
I'm like, am I gonna just make it like it's funny? Because I'm really like, I'm mad now.
That's real life. It's real life. I mean, that's all I can say. Did you deal with hate? No.
Hate for what?
I guess towards your business, or like,
not yet.
Nope. Not speaking it into existence. No. Okay, so we have 3 more questions. What helped you build your followers / subscribers organically?
Hashtags and consistency.
Hashtags and consistency. That's a good answer. Definitely the consistency part for me. Also, just like
posting in threes helps. Reshares help a lot. If your customers post something, save it, post it. That helps too. Every time somebody else posts your stuff, it's just more people that you weren't originally reaching seeing your stuff. So that helps you grow too.
Correct. I think on YouTube, for me, like growing my subscribers organically happened when I tapped into one thing, because my YouTube channel used to be all over the place. I was talking about beauty, I was talking about fashion, I was talking about hair, I was talking about this and that, doing OOTDs. I was all over the place, you know. And you can't do that if you don't have a following. Like when people know you, you're gonna develop those supporters that don't care what kind of content you're putting out. They're gonna watch it. But when you're trying to grow, you can't just be throwing people stuff and thinking that they're gonna bite it, because it's just not gonna happen. So I think really honing in on entrepreneur life for me is what sparked the growth for my YouTube channel. Just like showing my being open. Like I had to really sit down and be humble with myself and be open, because I used to be that girl that's like, I'm only getting on camera a certain way. Like I'm not about to be looking like this. I'm not about to put myself out there. Yeah. Yes.
Let me get that back from you.
Really?
No.
I'm just a perfectionist. No. I'm a perfectionist. So I was always like so into, and I was so creative. I wanted everything to look perfect, you know? But yeah, now I'm just like, this is
y'all family, this is me.
This is real life. Hello, it's me. This is what I look like. This is what I talk like. This is how my daily life goes. And I know a lot of people that still kind of have this facade up for social media. I'm the same person. I'm the same person in real life. You know, you might see a little bit more.
I can vouch for that.
You'll see a little bit more of me off camera, but on camera, I'm literally who I am in real life. So I just feel like once you really like humble yourself and be okay with opening yourself up to judgment, people like a journey. People like feeling like they can relate to you. So I feel like that's kind of how I grew my subscribers organically, because so many people are like, oh my god, you're inspiring me, or I went through that same thing. Because some of these things are things that I probably would have never talked about, you know. So just you gotta really just sit down and figure out what you want to do. But I feel like I'm heading towards the point where I can get back into my fashion content, because back then nobody cared about that part. Like nobody cared about that. So if it wasn't like a trendy video, if it wasn't a trending topic, then I wasn't getting views on it. So
that's like now people care about my vlogs. When I first started, I wasn't touching no views on the vlogs, but the weekly vlogs and the Tipsy Tuesdays where I'm sharing my opinion and I'm showing y'all like raw, uncut, y'all love that now. But back then y'all didn't really know me, so I'm just jumping on showing you my whole life. You don't care, right? You don't know who I am. Yes. So then I started doing try-on hauls and mukbangs, and everyone wanted to know, because then I came with these crazy story times. And they're like, who is this girl? Let me learn about her. Yes. Then I started doing vlogs. Then they were watching it, because now they're like, okay, this girl's life is interesting. I'm trying to keep up.
You got to be strategic with your content. And I wish I would have known that back then. But really, when you start something, you just have to be passionate about it, and you just have to post. That's really just what you have to do to get experience with being a content creator anyway. So I wouldn't trade that, you know. But yeah, and Instagram, I mean,
anytime, any one post will take you there.
Look, I'm like,
you don't even know which post it'll be.
The followers on my smudge page are the followers that I would talk about, because on my personal page, that did not grow organically. I started my Instagram in 10th grade when we all got on Instagram and we were all doing shout out for shout out, oh my god, to be honest on my like we were doing all this stuff. That's not organic growth. So I have all of these followers that don't even know who I really am in real life. That's why
a lot of pages that are not even
spam
now.
Spam. I'm like, if they literally clear out all the bots, like I probably won't have that many followers on Instagram.
Or they clear out all the people that haven't even posted since 2016.
Right.
I was like, unfollow. That's what I was doing last night. I was like, unfollow. You haven't even posted nothing for 4 years.
That's why I'm like, I follow like 2,000 people, but I see the same 5 people on my timeline.
Yes, that's
because of the algorithm. But I'm just like, also, these people are just not posting.
They're just watching your story.
Yeah. So Instagram is a whole different story. Like, I'm very open and humble about my personal page. I'm like, this page isn't anything for me. Like, I don't have that much pull on this page unless I'm doing something, because people are genuinely just nosy. And they want to see what I'm doing and what else have I accomplished. I'm like, y'all are keeping tabs on me, basically.
Any announcement, they're there.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's not organic for me. Like, y'all came in 10th grade. That was what, 6 years ago?
We're
7 years ago.
There. Ooh,
I can't do math, but I was in college for at least 4 years. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I think 7 years ago.
Yeah. So Organically, I grew the smudge page, and that was from the content, that was from the consistency, from the hashtags, and just posting on trend, basically. Do all of those things, okay? Don't go ghost on people. Don't post poor quality stuff, because at this point, if it's not jumping out the screen, then we not double tapping it at this point. How much money is actually needed to start up a business?
That's a personal question. Depends on how much inventory you think you need.
It depends on what kind of business you're about to start.
That as well.
You trying to start a McDonald's? You trying to start a food business? You need thousands of dollars.
A clothing business, and then if you start a lash business, different inventory costs different prices. So I can't tell you.
This is what I'm going to say. You need money for all your inventory. You need money to order things and try them out and know that you might not use all this stuff.
Yes.
So you need money for the trial brainstorming part of it. You need money for actual inventory. You need money to pay for a website.
And then if you're one of them that wants ambassadors, you need money for that too, because
you need money for that. You need money for a rainy day for business, because it happens, and you might be in a jam and you have to unexpectedly order this or order that, and you might have to overnight it. You need to have money aside to accommodate for stuff like that. So it's not just how much does a website cost, how much does inventory cost, and you know, bubble mailers and all that stuff. That's not it. Like, you have to have money to have a business, because any and everything can happen. Like, you can't just think that you could have $100, you're gonna be good. Like, I don't know why people think that. I don't know. But yeah, definitely you got to cover the necessities. If you're a new business, you want to advertise, you got to pay for that. If you want to do like sponsor posts and stuff, you know, you got to account for so many different things. You got to get your LLC. You got to take care of all that part of it. It's a lot of stuff that you got to do. It's a lot of stuff that you got to pay for. Going into business, like, it's not just something that you need to wake up one day and decide to do. Unless you have money. Like, I don't know how else to say it. You gotta have a little coin, a little stash, you know, just a little stash. Is it hard being Black women entrepreneurs?
I'm about to say, just Black women?
Yes. Hard. Absolutely.
Black women, yes. Black women entrepreneurs, it wasn't ever directly that. But separately, yes. Is it hard being an entrepreneur? Sometimes, yes. Is it hard being a Black woman?
All the time.
Yes, definitely. But
to put the two together.
To put the two together, I haven't ran into a jam because of that. Because I'm a Black entrepreneur, I haven't ran into that. Because I'm a Black woman, yes, I get belittled all the time. Yeah. Because I'm an entrepreneur, yes, I get put down all the time. Because to some people, entrepreneurship is not realistic.
It's not a real job.
Correct. To them, oh, this ain't a real job. We're
easy. Playing.
This is that's what they're like. And
we're having fun. Like, because what we do is fun, and because we genuinely love what we're doing, it's a game. It's not a real job, you know. And I'm just like, y'all must hate y'all jobs. Yeah, you just hate your job, and that's not my fault. I can't. If you don't like your job, then don't work there. Yeah, I haven't had that issue directly with being a Black female entrepreneur. I feel like, you know, we have so much support now, you know, especially now. With this whole movement, everybody wants to support a small business. Everyone wants to support a small black business. Yes. Which is annoying, honestly, because we should. Like, is it just because of the trend, or? Yeah, we should have been doing this the whole time, but you know, especially now, you know, I wouldn't expect to have that specific issue, but I've never had any issues with that. So yeah. Hopefully nobody else is having an issue with that, because Black women are powerful, and Black women entrepreneurs, these businesses are going to be booming like in 2.5 seconds. So y'all better watch out. To be honest, y'all better watch out for us. Okay, I will have all of our links down below. Serena's links to her YouTube channel and her collection, That's So collection. And make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. Make sure you shop her website. That is the end of this video. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for every time.
Catch up.
You're not about to get me right now.
Ah.
Thank y'all for tuning in with us. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. Make sure you go watch Serena's Vlogmas, okay? Because we're doing Vlogmas with the sparkle emojis, and it's really hard, okay, to say the least. So definitely show love to the content creators out here doing Vlogmas, because it ain't easy. Watch the videos, okay? Watch them all the way through.
Please
watch them all the way through. We need the watch time, okay?
Watch time.
Anyways, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and Serena's channel down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.